Hi everyone, this is Mishal Salim, and in this video we will learn about operation on surds, and specifically about how to multiply surds exactly, or you can say expanding brackets. So let's see, here we have an example. There is square root of 10 times square root of 7. So actually how to multiply them, let's see. Whenever there are two surds and you are trying to multiply them, you can multiply them directly, like 10 times 7. So 10 times 7 is 70. So just write down the answer here, 70, and then under the root. But you must simplify it. You can't leave 70 here. So we must simplify it then. So let's see, can we simplify it or not? So for that, so now we will factorize it, and when we factorize 70, so we get 7 times 2 times 5. So if we get 7 times 2 times 5, so it can't be simplified further, because nothing comes out of the root. There is no perfect square there. So we'll leave it here, and this is our answer. Okay, here now we have another example, which is a square root of 13 minus 3 and then into square root of 13 plus 3. So how to expand brackets like this? So if you see, it's actually a formula, that is negative times, that is negative a minus b, and then into a plus b. So a minus b into a plus b equals uh, a square minus b square minus b square. So actually can cancel this square with the square root, and we will get 13 here, and then minus 3 square is 9. So 13 minus 9 is 6 actually. So 6 is our answer. Okay, let's practice another question. So now here we have 8 square root of 2, then plus, sorry, not plus, okay, so now it's better. So 8 into square root of 2 and then times 4 into square root of 2. So how can we multiply surds like this? So this is really simple. The number outside here, which is 8, will be multiplied with the number outside here with this one, and the number inside, which is 2, will be multiplied with the number inside square root, which is 2 here. So let's multiply them and see what do we get. So 8 times 4 is actually 32. 8 times 4 is 32, and 2 times 2 is 4. So it would be 32 into square root of 4, and 32 times actually 2, because square root of 4 is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 3 is 6. So 64 is our final answer. This is how you solve it. Okay, that's really easy and simple. Now let's practice another question, which is square root of 7 plus 4 into square root of 7 minus 7. Okay, so how can we expand brackets like this? It's really simple. As here you can see, we have two terms here in this bracket and two terms in the next one. So now I'm going to split it. I'm going to distribute it. How? Let's see. So the square root of 7, actually if we want to multiply them, we will multiply square root of 7 with both these terms, and then we will multiply 4 with these both terms. That will be our final answer when we simplify it. Okay, so now I write square root of 7 times square root of 7 minus 7. I'm going to multiply the first term with the second bracket, and then I'll multiply the second term of first bracket, which is 4, with this second bracket. So 4 into square root of 7 and then minus 7. So now let's multiply them. So we can multiply the square roots directly, which will be 7 times 7 is 49, or I can just write 7, because 7 under the root times 7 under the root is actually, let me write it here, is actually under the root 7 square, because we are multiplying it two times and we can cancel square with square root, so we will only get 7. So now I'm going to write directly 7. Okay, then positive times negative is negative, and under the root 7 times 7 is 7 into square root of 7. We can't multiply them. We can't write it like 7 times 7 is 49. No, we'll just write it like this because they are unlike terms. Okay, now plus, here again we have unlike terms, which is 4 and under the root 7, so we'll just multiply it like this, which will be 4 into square root of 7, and then positive times negative is negative, so 4 times 7 is 28 actually. That's easy. Okay, now I'm gonna simplify it. So for simplifying it, we need like terms. So this 7 and this 28, these both are like terms, so we can add them. Okay, and then these square roots are like terms because both have square root 7, so they both are like terms, so I can add them. Okay, so what is negative 7 plus 4? So negative 7 plus 4 is actually negative 3. So now I'm going to write negative 3 here, negative 3 square root of 7. Okay, what is 7 minus 28? So 7 minus 28 is negative 21 actually. So negative 3 into square root of 7 and then negative 21 minus 21. This is our final answer. That's how you expand the brackets. Actually two brackets when they are in multiplication. So that's really simple. Okay, then it's all for the multiplication of surds. In the next video, inshallah, we will rationalize some surds. So that's all. Thank you.